Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. The three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Reeves against Gobert. Pass to Ayton. Now Doncic. Ayton a screen. 6 to shoot. Doncic with the bucket.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Randle after Luka Doncic's bucket. Outside Edwards from downtown. The Lakers with the rebound. The drive by James. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. He takes it in. LeBron outside. The Lakers moving the ball around. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Hachimura. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Edwards with it, defended by Reeves. And foul on the shot, so... He'll get a chance at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here is Hachimura. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense in no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
LeBron against Edwards. And they double up James. Pass to Ayton. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as players.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Pass to Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Doncic has got 12.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Nice step back to get it off. He has 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ayton a screen on Randall. Hachimura gets to Ayton. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Shot from 12. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Ayton gets double-teamed. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good. Here's Edwards. Connects on the 17-footer.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Doncic with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Doncic with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Ayton. And rebounded by McDaniels.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Randall no good. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Smart. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Minnesota making a switch. DiVincenzo's checked in. Hachimura against Randall. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now here's Conley to stop the run. And that one, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing, takes the 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Conley's shot is off. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Lakers leading by 10. Doncic passes to Smart. Hayes with the screen for Smart. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Shannon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Now here's Smart. Doncic finds Smart. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Dillingham. Trains the three-pointer. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hayes dishes to Smart. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Randall. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. There's the triple. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Doncic passes to Smart. Doncic against Edwards. And they double up Doncic. From the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And he uses the glass on the lane. And that's now 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. Stolen. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Good. Doncic has got 18 points.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doncic looking it over. And he makes that one. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Lakers lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jackson Hayes. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him, and he gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Intercepted. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, my goodness, the slam! And that one is stuffed right through.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Edwards. Shoots from the line. DiVincenzo against Vanderbilt. Out left to the wing. Pass to Reeves. It's good from long range. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Edwards, no good. Lakers leading by 7. And here's Hayes. Edwards defending. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reed. Reed with the rebound. Knocked away. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. And the shot goes down. Reeves has got 7 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Edwards. The 15-footer, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Joe Barry's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the left side wing. Vincent. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
For 3, Edwards. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Guarded by Reed. Ayton, the pass to Reeves. That one good. for 2. Reeves has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Shannon passes to Gobert. They get it back. Tries yet again.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes it.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And that one is good. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
From past the arc, here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
That's up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. Here's Randall. Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's James. Vincent the pass to Ayton. Here's Reeves. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Got that one up quick. Edwards got it back down to single digits for Minnesota.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Conley. McDaniels against Hachimura. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Reeves, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Hachimura, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Hachimura's got 5 now.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Reeves against Conley. The 10-footer. The Lakers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ayton a screen on Conley. Vincent. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving in. Here's McDaniels. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Ayton sets the pick for Hachimura. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Randall outside. McDaniels finds Conley from the baseline. And that one drops for him. 8 points for him.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Randall against Vanderbilt. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. For Minnesota, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And that one misses. Clark, who's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Clark against Reeves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:19 left in the first half. Vincent misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's McDaniels. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Reeves against Clark. This one for 3. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Over to the wing. Randall outside. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. Randall's got 8 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ayton with a nice move. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Randall, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. 5 seconds left here in the second. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Timberwolves trail by 7. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center position. The Lakers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Lakers leading by 7. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time. On the court, off the court, the consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. They grab their own miss. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Edwards can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's LaRavia missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Randle with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
For the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Luka throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 26. And Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Doncic against Conley. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LaRavia. Lets the 3 fly. James misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. McDaniels got 6.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
LaRavia passes to LeBron. Here's Hayes. Still yet to score. High arcing shot. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Edwards gets to Conley. The shot's good. 10 points for Conley.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Smart finds James. Lakers working the ball around now. The three for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Hayes. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Number 1, Terrence Shannon.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's LaRavia. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Gobert with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Nice shot by Gobert.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
LaRavia passes to Smart. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert shoots off the step back. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards slams it in.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Reeves gets the bucket.
Austin Reeves, 4-2.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 8-point game. To the paint, here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to LaRavia. Over Edwards. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley, the pass to Randall. High post try, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Now Vincent. 5 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Reeves can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And the rejection by Ayton. Fires Here's the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice move. Here's Shannon. Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ayton. Hits the front of the rim and out. Timberwolves trail by 6. Inside, Edwards. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:32 left to play here in the third. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a deep three. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Ayton played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 8 points.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Randle with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around him.
Reeves finds Ayton. Back to Reeves. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 15 points in the game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Hachimura. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well,
The previous play is under review.
turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they...
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. There's a screen. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Shannon.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Ayton. Minnesota with the rebound. Fast break, Minnesota. And he dunks it down.
guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Timberwolves trail by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. He's a nimble guy for someone with that size. Ayton can get off of his feet quick for a lob.
Edwards looking it over. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Stolen away. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Reeves throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And it's LaRavia missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Edwards, that's good.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
With our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Edwards. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, James muscles it in. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
James slams it in.
They're getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
To Reed. Edwards against LeBron. Launches a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. Conley, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Here's Doncic. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half. Conley the pass to Gobert. Vanderbilt against Randall. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 38 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the quick 3. Lakers leading by 9. James in the post. Edwards there. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's Hayes. McDaniels defending. Vanderbilt misses. Timberwolves trail by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Conley the pass to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
James gets the bucket.
And look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And Hayes throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. To the wing right side. Hayes finds Doncic. Back to Hayes. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 11. And the basket by Edwards.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Randall. Tries from 10. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Here's LeBron. 2 points. That one goes. LeBron's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Crandall with the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. From deep LeBron. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
If you see the sign, you know what to do. Show up your moves. Let's go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And again, it's the Lakers.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 13. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 13. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Time, everybody. Who wants more?
And here's Doncic from the arc. Missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference once they started to really play in rhythm.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David